A messenger enters the tent of Partia. Your Majesty, a letter from Charas. Taking the letter and opening it, Partia recognizes the handwriting of Sala, his wife's old nursemaid, whom Arwa had entrusted the care of their 2 sons to. He reads the letter with great anticipation, wondering what news Sala might give him of his sons. Greetings, my lord. I pray that Aserai has kept you well. News has reached us of the birth of the new princess, such a joyous and welcomed event. The 2 young masters are very impatient to meet their new sister. Even as I write this letter, I can hear them arguing yet again as to who will hold her first. You can rest assured that they are growing well and are fine Aserai boys. I see much of my lady in Lord Aftab. He is always pestering the guards to teach him the ways of battle. He has begun lessons in horse riding and was truly born to be a horseman. He claims that he will soon join you and my lady on the battlefield, leading an army of his own. I feel the only reason he sits still for his lessons is so he can learn enough of reading to be able to read your letters home himself, rather than needing me to read them for him. The younger lord is quieter than his brother and much more thoughtful. I see much of yourself in him, my lord. He enjoys nothing more than to go down to the commercial part of the city so he might watch the merchants at work. He's even begun to make small trades amongst the servants' children. He told me not long ago that he plans to be an even greater merchant than yourself. He said that while Aftab will inherit the kingdom, he shall inherit your title of Merchant King, which he thinks will be a much finer thing. It is clear that even at this young age, Lord Alahab Jadid cares little for politics and wishes only for the freedom of the road. I shall continue to keep you and my lady in my prayers, and shall pray that this war might end soon, that you and my lady may return home. May Aserai's blessings be ever on you both. Your loyal servant, Sala. Hey everybody, it's Party Elite. Welcome you back to another chapter in the adventures of Partia Al-Eat in Bannerlord. Our hero reads the missive with great pride. His sons grow strong and wise, and his newborn daughter already takes after her mother, will certainly inherit the world in due time. The sweet news comes with the bitter. It was not simply the chaos of war, and it was not simply being lost in a long marching column. Partia Al-Eat has learned the truth that he has suspected for a while. His friend Dula will no longer be joining in this war against the Aserai, for she has fallen in battle. This war has gone on for far too long and has taken one life too many. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bannerlord. I'm actually it is sweet that we managed to give her gift before this happened. It really is. And I think we'll always fondly remember Dula. We made jokes. Dula, the doula, how she would dive in when I was going to duel some ne'er-do-well, trying to protect some lady's honor or some family's honor or what have you. She'd dive in even though she wasn't supposed to. Always ready to engage the enemy to protect us, lest we fall. She served us well. She didn't just serve us well, but she was a good friend. And here we are. Truly, this war has gone on for far too long. Dula was a member of the Ashkas. He died in battle in 1096 at the age of 51. She was reputed to be brave and generous, a good friend to have. A bittersweet start, ladies and gentlemen, a bittersweet start. But yes, with the recent updates, the game has finally implemented the potential for characters to die. Just as a reminder, permanent death is active in this save, so apart from ourselves, pretty sure the player character is safe. They only get captured as a prisoner. But apart from ourselves, everybody's life is on the line. Everybody's life is on the line. And I hadn't noticed it when it first happened. So I hope you don't mind the way I've integrated it into our story. It came up as a small, apparently purple notification in the bottom left corner during the battle that Dula had fallen. And it wasn't until reading through the comments that I realized it had happened. So, well, I apologize for the slow start, but, you know, it's nice to take a moment for the fallen. You know, pay your respects in the comments, as it were. But with that said, and with that aside, we must make sure her death was not in vain. Let it be a lesson to us. A new birth, a death, new beginnings, things coming to an end. It is time to make peace. We've been chasing after nobles in this state of war for far too long. It has done us no good. All that has happened is we've had to fall back and chase after armies that are attacking us, you know, putting us under siege and things like that. So we need to put an end to that. There's no way we're going to convince any nobles to join us if we continue in this same kind of manner. And last session was going to be my last attempt at that to begin with, but now I'm even more convinced that that is the way we have to go about it. So the lords that I'll be looking towards, or looking for rather, are Audhan of the Banu Sarmal, Adram, who is, you know, we're related from Banu Saran. We've got Talas himself as well, of course, who we don't really get along with, Banu Atij. Then we'd also like to have a conversation, hopefully, with Ayalis. Decent relations with Banu Arbas. Didn't I already? Oh, for some reason, Sarmal and Arbas became the same name in my head. Thais as well. Banu Kild. Yes. And finally, Suruk. These are the major names that we have to chase after and we have to try and find. They're all nearby. They're all in Aserai lands. The Aserai themselves, if I'm not mistaken, are at war with, yes, us, as well as the Khuzait. So even when we have our peace, there is a chance that they will still be forming armies because of their war against the Khuzait, a war which they're almost guaranteed to be losing. But the first order of business is, yes, to seek peace with the Aserai, to finally bring an end to this independent struggle. It has gone quite well. It's gone quite far. I'm fairly proud of... Oh, no, not just fairly. I'm very proud of it. I think we've done well. Ukba Castle, Berry Hall Castle, Askar, Sanala, they have to wait. They'll have to wait, and that's fine. Eventually, and inevitably, we'll take this all. This will all be liberated and safe from the oppression of Ungid. One thing to do first, of course, is to name our new baby. Born as Renana, he shall be renamed to a name that, again, I've held on to since the beginning of this campaign. I've always wanted to get this name in since our first child. I've kind of been hoping for a daughter, and y'all are going to groan, I'm sure, because internally it hurts me as well, but it's too good not to do it. There we go. Her name is Fatima. Now, Fatima, Fatima, Fatima is a real, like, kind of, well, it's a real Muslim name. Muslim, Arabic, I'm not sure if it's both or one or the other. Fatima is a very important name, in fact, in that world. But just like party became Partia, Fatima is becoming Fatima because in French, fête, it's party. Oh, I couldn't help myself. I've been wanting to get this in since the beginning of this entire playthrough, since this story first began. But yeah, it's sort of think of it as like the female version of Partia, I guess, for my daughter here. Anyway, so happy to be able to celebrate something alongside everything we have to mourn. Folks, as always, if you're enjoying this series and you'd like to see it continue, please don't hesitate to keep letting me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. It does make a massive difference in how I approach content on the channel, what I do more or less of, how I go about doing it, the usual. So don't hesitate to keep letting me know if you have any feedback, opinions, thoughts. If you want to put down a what's it called? When if you want to put down a eulogy, feel free, feel welcome. I do read through all the comments, so it does make a big difference. We're gonna make our way back to Midzayat over here. If we can find Unkid, we can probably find the rest of the nobles as well. We can seek peace. Hopefully, we'll catch them individually, get them to join us, and then we have to. Well, then I have some plans. I'm sorry. I got into my old habit of rambling as an introduction and describing my plans before I start executing them. So I apologize for that. Let's go ahead and execute our plans, folks. I'm not gonna lie. I am shaken by the loss of Dula. I really am. She was such a constant, you know. She was such a constant, and it was only the other day, just the other day, that I gave her the leopard pelt. So, you know, it does feel, it's too real, man. This is the downside of getting attached to, ooh, hello. Gaining recruits over there. Nukar, we can speak to anybody. We can even speak to, you know, let's just do it. Let's go ahead and speak to Eutis of the Hand with regards to peace between our realms. Oh, there he is. Trying to figure out what Partia would do. Ah. Let a messenger go speak to him. He's not worth my effort. Shouldn't grant him the audience, right? Eutis says, Partia. It's been a while. Indeed it has. What is it? There's something I'd like to discuss. You've piqued my interest. What do you have to say? Our realms should make peace, Eutis. Easy, except this is why we didn't go for the influence route. Like, I could have paid some influence to get this peace, but the other option is to spend some money, give some gifts or whatever it might be, and that does the trick as well. But it looks like they're already willing to accept the peace. I think I'll go ahead and release the prisoners. It doesn't make sense to keep them. I wonder. Oh, sorry, you were right. The green bar. I keep thinking the green handshake. I wonder if I couldn't get something. Oh yeah, I can take all your money. Huh, you know what? Maybe I will go speak to Unkid, now that I think about it. It's not about granting him an audience so much as it is getting more, because we can only take his personal wealth. So, take that back. Beg my leave. Very well. When next we meet, I can't promise things will go so peacefully. Yeah, I don't intend them to either. Oh, don't do this to me. Okay, cool. Sometimes you get stuck in a conversation loop with a character on the map. All right, let's go ahead and speak to Unkid. It just occurred to me that I am so thrown off by by this passing. Oh, we're gonna deny Tovir his opportunity here. He just created an army. Let's go ahead and chase after Unkid. Come back here, you coward! I offer you peace. Oh, the sun is setting on this war. Partia, I'd wish you peace and prosperity, but of course I don't want that. Likewise, what is it? I don't want to give him peace. Certainly not prosperity. Our realms should make peace. Alright, you can have your prisoners. Ah, see, he wants more, because he's also... He's worth more as well, I guess. That's all he needs. One thob. Thob? I don't know how that's pronounced. Okay, let's see what we can do over here. Just bear with me for a moment. Just bear with me for a moment. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this. But I just want to see if we can't make a little bit of money off of him. If not, that's okay. Again, we don't desperately need money or anything. I'm not in like this horrible financial situation. This war has not made me poor or anything like that. But it would be nice to get something out of it. Feel like we've done more than not. Done more than just take territory, which in and of itself is a big enough deal. Maybe I'm just wasting my time over here. You know what? Let's go ahead and just throw these jagged spears in there, and let's see how much we can get. Oh, come on. Come on. Can I not? Work with me here. I wish you could actually type numbers in, which you can't, for any of you wondering. You cannot. Anything more valuable I can just give off over here? Nothing. Alright, fine. You know what? Let's keep it simple then. Let's keep it simple. It's okay. It was fun while the idea was there. I'm not going to go through the effort of chasing somebody else down for, you know, a couple thousand dinars. It's okay. Here, you can have this thob as well. Can I take anything from you? Yeah, symbolic, right? Symbolic. In the name of symbolism, let's go ahead and take strip him of his desert horses. There you go. Symbolism. Yeah, sure. You can tell the trader, the merchant in me is like, maybe I should have just taken the other. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Done. Ashkas and Aserai made peace. That symbolic 1 dinar there, and all of his desert horses. Is there anything else? I'd like to deliver you my demands. No, I leave now. We part ways, Unkid, and until next time, yes, look at that face. God. Don't look at me as an equal. We are not equals. Remember that always. Alright, now, let's go ahead and seek out... Seek out some of these people, right? See if we can't find, again, anybody that's in our list over here. Ukba Castle. I mean, we could try and... where is Ukba Castle? Ukba Castle's up over here. It was suggested that we try and hail them from outside. But I was pretty sure that if nobility is in a place, you get the little icon next to the name of the city. But either way, we have to go back and... Yeah, like that. Oh, wait, hold on. That might actually be him. Oh, there's Aldhan. That's Udris. Okay, so let's go ahead and... So yeah, this icon does let you know when there's a noble in a castle. Let's chase after Aldhan. We are faster than basically everybody because of our composition right now. My friend, my heart is glad to see you. I forget now if I already tried to convince him recently, but hey, only one way to find out, right? Something I'd like to discuss. What do you think of your liege, Unkid? What are you saying exactly? I am the rightful ruler of this land. I would like your support. You are my friend, but even so, this is a risky conversation. What are the chances? What are the chances that we find him after peace? If I just held off for a moment longer, we would have been in this situation. But no. No, I pushed for peace. And so now, whatever territory we would have gained, Ukba Castle, which is right next to us, right? This is an ideal land grab. We don't. It's okay. I'm not upset. You're upset. As your friend, I give you my word that I won't breathe a word to anyone else about this conversation. Can't catch a break. We can't catch a break, can we? Ah, yes, you're totally right. We succeed, but what I mean is we can't catch a break in terms of the perfect victory here. Very well. You've convinced me that this is something I can consider. This is a dangerous step, however. I'm putting my life and the lives of my people at risk. I need some sort of support from you before I can change my allegiance. Of course, Aldhan, of course. What kind of support? How much support? Ooh, quite a bit of support, actually. Damn, dude, he's expensive. Okay. You're gonna take me below 1 million. What is this? Take me below 1 million here. Hold on. I mean, that makes a marginal difference. I could obviously, give him support in other ways, but this is not gonna make... This is not worth it. It's not worth the effort it would take for me to find other ways to fulfill his requirements, I suppose. This is more just me getting rid of stuff. I'm better off selling that stuff off for money. Again, money isn't tight. Money isn't tight, so it's fine. Here, take the money you want. Please. Not even coming with any land, taking me below 1 million. God. He better not switch sides afterwards. Again. That would hurt. Population increased by 124 to 100. Banu Sarmal joined the Kingdom of Ashkas. Gained 7 skill points in Charm, now 202. Gained another one, now 203. Very well. This is a great step to take, but it must be done. We can never have a full victory. I suppose that's what this war has taught us. Just as we lost Dula, but gained, all this land, we've gained a new friend, but we've lost the opportunity at getting Ukba Castle. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. I'm tempted to give Ain Balik Castle to Aldhan, actually, just so he reinforces it and strengthens it. Not really necessary. Now our relations are through the roof, so I shouldn't have to worry about that, which is good. If we take a look at our diplomacy, I suppose we can take a look at how we stand against some of the others. The Aserai have suffered greatly, obviously, and the Khazate are super strong. The Battanians are strong as well. The Western Empire, not so much. All right, okay. We can get a lot of work done across the board. We are stronger than most. We're stronger than most, so that's good. That's promising. That's promising. And I assume I've just gained some skill points in... Oh, right, of course. They did a little bit of respecking for some of these skills as well with the latest update. To be blunt, increases your damage with axes and maces. I don't really use those. Or Swift Strike, plus 2% swing speed. Governed settlements have increased militia recruitment by 0.5 per day. That's not going to make a difference, but the swing speed, sure. I'll go ahead and take that. So Swift Strike it is. And then down here with the bow, we can go ahead and get bow control to reduce accuracy penalty by moving. Okay, or from moving, I guess. Bow-equipped troops in your formation gain plus 5% damage with bows, or dead aim. Increases your headshot damage bonus by 30% with bows. Bow-equipped troops in your formation gain plus 20 archery skill. I like that. I like dead aim. Let's go with that. I like dead aim. Now over here, Bodkin, your attacks with bows ignore 10% of enemy armor. Bodkin point, I think I'm pronouncing it right, Bodkin. Bodkin points are a type of armor-piercing arrowhead. Hence the armor-piercing value over here. Just thought I'd, for anybody who was wondering what the word is. Your attacks with bows ignore 10% of enemies' armor. Bow-equipped troops in your formation ignore 5% of enemy armor. Or Ranger Swiftness, decrease your reload movement penalty, by 50%. Bow-equipped troops in your formation gain 5% to their on-foot movement speed. I think I'm going to go with the Bodkin. I feel like that's more valuable to us across the board. Now, we're not always in charge of a bow-equipped formation, right? But for when we are, I like that buff there as well. Same thing goes for dead aim too. Down over here, meanwhile, for Charm, Moral Leader, town gets plus 10 security bonus when we're the governor, or Natural Leader, town gets plus 10 loyalty bonus when we're the governor. Neither of these actually make much of a difference to us. Fantastic. Alkyria, you've leveled up as well. Oh, right, it's this. Right. Let's go ahead and get you... You do use an axe, so let's get you to be blunt. Increase damage with axes by 5%. Governed settlements gain 0.5 security per day. Axes and maces, mind you. I was just reading what was relevant. Under bow, I think we can go ahead and use dead aim, just like us, and Bodkin as well, so that if they end up in charge of that formation, they get those same benefits. Crossbow. Oh, are these not active? Piercer. Crossbow attacks ignore armor below 20. Nice. Ranged troops are 20% cheaper to recruit. Oh, wow. Marksman. Aiming with your crossbow is 25% faster. Increase the morale damage, or increase the morale of ranged troops. I'm just adding in words at random here, aren't I? Increase the morale of ranged troops at the start of the battle by 10%. I kind of prefer Piercer, I think. Yeah, let's go with Piercer. The cheaper recruitment is also nice. Deniter. Increase crossbow damage against mounts by 40%. Troops under your formation gain 20% bonus crossbow damage against mounts. Specifically crossbow, mind you. And Windwinder, or Windwinder, reduces reload time by 25%. Ranged troops reload speed increases by 5%. Those are not bad. Not that she uses a... She does use a crossbow. It's Alkyria. Let's go with Windwinder. I feel like that's more broad-reaching. Windwinder it is. Riding. Good stuff. Got full speed. Increase your charge damage by 20%. Mounted troops in your formation gain extra charge damage. Or Nimble Steed. Nimble Stead? Steed, I suppose. It's got to be a typo. Increase your maneuver by 10%. Mounted troops in your formation gain plus 30 riding skill. I like the extra charge damage. Though I don't know if I'll be sending my characters into charges anymore. Well Straped. Increase your mount hit points by 20%. Mounted troops in your formation gain 10% hit points to mounts. I like that. Or Veterinary. When your mount falls in battle, it has a chance of getting lame. It has a reduced chance of getting lame. Governed settlements gain prosperity a day. Now we're going to go with Well Straped. Athletics over here. Morning exercise. Increase your movement speed by 10%. Foot troops in your formation gain movement speed as well. Or Well Built for more hit points. I'm going to go with Well Built. Okay, that's Alkyria done. And then Leopold the Smith over here. One-handed. Let's go ahead and get you Swift Strike. Well, you're using an axe as well, so let's go with To Be Blunt. He's also got Cavalry. That's from before, so no need to look at that again. Go ahead and give him Dead Aim as well as Bodkin. I like those. And for Crossbow, let's go ahead and give him Piercer as well. Sure. For Riding, I'll go ahead and give him full speed for those charges, should he do them ever again. Well Straped as well for the extra hit points. Filled to the Brim increases carry capacity of pack animals by 20% if they're the party leader. Or Nomadic Traditions. Increase mounted infantry campaign speed by 30%. Melee cavalry in your formation gain 10% speed damage bonus. I like that. I like nomadic traditions. Party leader or captain. Okay, cool. Sure. And then under athletics, we've got, let's go with well built. Gotta keep these guys alive. And then either fury, which while on foot, your weapon's handling is increased. Foot troops in your formation gain 10% increased weapon handling. Or form-fitting armor, which decreases armor weight by 30%. That's huge. And tier 3 plus foot troops in your formation gain movement speed. I like form-fitting armor. I like that a lot. It's interesting. It's interesting. Who's left? I thought I got everybody. Oh, right, my own self. That's fine. So we're done here, leveling everybody up. Let's go ahead and check out our party. I'm still, as the map panned to Ukba Castle, I'm a little sour on that. All sorts of flavors today. We have sweetness with our introduction. We've got bitterness with our morning, and now we've got sourness with. We should just be happy with what we have. I do also actually want to check if I take a look at. Sorry, not this, but this. I do want to see what kind of numbers we're looking at right now. Hold on. Oh my god, okay. These guys need to... These. Okay, well, that's fine. We continue our journey backwards. The reason why we're doing this right now, the reason why we're going back, is because as we move into Aserai territory, we're going to... Wow, look at this. Look at this hot mess over here. Just everything's being raided. But yeah, as we move back into Aserai territory, we're going to hearken back to our old life momentarily. Remind the people who Partia al-It was and is and will always continue to be. Hashan, can I speak to you or can I not? Can I speak to you? Banu Atij? No, Talas. Wait, Hashan is dead? What's happened over here? Also, is that ominous imagery or what? That just looks like me. But yeah, so we're going to actually go back to Kuyaz over here. I think that's all. I think that's as far as we need to go. Go to Kuyaz. We're going to pick up a bunch of food. And we're going to make our way over to Aserai lands. We're also maybe going to consider picking up some recruits over here. And I do wonder about trying to improve relations with people as well. But let's go ahead for now and take a look at the Cavern District. Recruit armed traders. Don't mind if I do. Go ahead and trade. So yeah, I wanna once again deliver safety, security, food, all that good stuff to the people of the Aserai. Remind them that you know, the war isn't done. They've suffered enough. I doubt Unkid has taken care of them, so I take it upon myself to take care of them. Let's go ahead and pick up a bunch of olives as well. Again, not really. This is not really financially driven decision making right now. Though honestly, I should get into some of that as well, considering we're below 1 million. Though we should be making some good money. We should be making some good money. It's still a little nerve-wracking not having more money. What else can we take with us? I think what we'll do is we'll do the food run, because that'll make us some money. I think. We'll do the food runs, and then we'll do some trade runs. I'll have to get my old trusty kind of notepad and pen back out, but this should be good. How much food are we looking at? 113 days worth of food. Well, we wanna, you know what? Let's go ahead and pick up some more stuff. Our traders, our villagers will come through. They'll deliver more food in good time. Not gonna starve over here at Kuyaz. That should be good enough, I think. Pick up some grain as well. Sure. Go ahead and do that. Not too bad. Doesn't slow us down or anything. And hopefully the food here is still going to be okay. Yeah, food is fine. Now I do wonder. I wonder if I should make Aldhan in charge of Ain Balik Castle, because I just realized I don't want him to leave me because I haven't given him land or anything. I don't know if I want to give him Tubalist Castle. Because I'd like people to have consolidated territory. Though I suppose in some ways it's better for them not to have consolidated territory, because that way if they rise up against us, they don't you know, take a huge chunk with them or anything like that. I suppose I could give him Tubalist Castle. I mean, our relations are through the roof still, so you'd expect that to be fine. You'd expect it to hold up. Oh, I keep forgetting this is just because of our charm. My bad. So I am hoping that holds up, I guess. All right, we're done here. Keep moving. I'm trying to figure out as well if I want to stay a bit more zoomed in so I can see people as they walk past me. Hashan's party is still alive. It's a little confusing and concerning, I suppose. And let's see. Aldhan is with us. Talas, where are you at? You are near Hassan Falk. We need to make our way over there. We can head up to Sanala first, see how they're doing over here. Attis out there winning tournaments at Sargot. Fair enough. Fight against the conspiracy. They just changed the name of the quest? Must have been. That must have been the case. Must have been the case. Alright, over to Sanala. Ooh, Milosh. These guys. Nkid. No, nobody interesting over here. We're fine. Cool. And let's see. Do they need food? They actually don't need food over here. So we can buy stuff from them, like some Aserai horses. We can also take a look at some of the other things that we might want to get rid of. Again, we have so much junk. We don't really have to worry about, we don't really have to worry about money. I don't know why I sound even remotely concerned. I do need to keep an eye out for my my wealth, though, or rather the wealth of the town when I'm doing these kinds of sales, because well, because I can run out. There, sure. Let's do that. Anything else I can pick up from these guys? Maybe there's something I can trade elsewhere for a good, quick penny. Not quite. I can pick up some more grain over here, I suppose. Sure, why not? Let's go ahead and pick up some more grain. Pick up some more fish as well. Because ultimately, when we get to wherever we're getting, they're likely, not guaranteed, but they're likely to not have as much stuff. So, why not? There we go. So we're likely, again, not guaranteed, but likely to make money. I think we're done here. Stuff. Let's go ahead and distribute that. The only Partia al-Eat would dedicate himself to distributing wealth and food, despite being a literal sultan. Now, on our way over, we should maybe keep an eye out for... Okay, so he's at Hassan Falk. We've got Adram as well, who is at Esbet Nahul. Where is that? Near Kasira. I think that's also, yeah, over here. I remembered the name Kasira. We've also got Ayalas. Trying to chase after multiple people at the same time near Berihal Castle. That's also... Oh no, Berihal's over here. Okay, well let's see if we can't... Let's see if we can't. Okay, I just want to check this log updated over here because it's different. You heard that a conspiracy started against you. Try to stop that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess it just changed the wording of it. How has the conspiracy strength dropped so much? Wasn't it significantly higher? We just have to do this. In order for the Empire to go into its final decline, there should be fewer than 4 Imperial-owned settlements. So the only thing that's stopping that, I think, is the Western Empire, right? Because everything else has largely been taken care of. Anyway, let's head down over here, see if we can't bump into an old friend, convince them to join us. If we can convince enough people to join us, then I might just declare another war, basically, immediately. Finish the job over here, finish the task at hand. Ayalas, my friend. Join forces, work together. My friend, it's been a while. Indeed, it has. What is our relation, actually? 47. So then, what is it? Something I'd like to discuss. What do you propose? Well, candidly, what do you think of your liege Unkid? What are you saying exactly? I'm the rightful ruler of this land, man. Join me. Yeah, I don't think we had a chance to speak to him even remotely successfully before. I think he was among the first nobles we spoke to, but I don't think he was one that we had any luck with. You are my friend, but even so, this is a risky conversation to have. Well, as your friend, I give you my word that I won't breathe a word to anyone else about this conversation. Beautiful. Watch, everything is going to be successful now. Watch, now that the war is done. Yes, you're totally right. I gave an oath to my liege. To break it, even for a good reason, would be a great stain on my honor. Ooh, these are low chances. Okay, if he ever violated his oath to you, it absolves you of your duty to him. Come on. Okay, just because I joked about... I would still like to succeed. No, that is not enough, he says. Unkid is a friend of mine. I cannot imagine betraying him. Damn, these are really low chances, actually. Put your interests and the good of the realm first. There's too much at stake for that. Okay. This is probably not going to be a success, then. No, he says. You're somewhat outnumbered. Even if I agree with you, it would be wise of me to wait. I have a strategy to win, and my strategies always work. Eventually. Yeah, just look at this rebellion. Look at this independence struggle. Ineffective. It's okay, it's not the end of the world. We'll come back to him. We'll speak to him later. My oath is my oath. I cannot break it. I'm gonna sleep now. You be off then. Keep safe, he says. You as well, old friend. You as well. Alright, so Iyalis, I should probably, like, I'm gonna note down that I've spoken to him and that conversation is done. Odhan, that conversation is done as well. Adram, did we... Esbet Nahul. Yeah, we have a track that's near Kasira, right? Yep. Talas. Now, Talas doesn't even like us, so that's gonna be a challenge. He's near Hassan Falk, okay. And then Thais. Near Hubyar. Okay, fair enough. Hubyar's it's a big city of its own. And then Suruk. Though didn't we speak to Suruk recently? They're safe. Near Ayakis. Okay, cool. Well, let's go ahead and seek some of these guys out. Let's go, I think, down this way, up and around. That should do the trick. Loop back into Kasira. Sure. Do that. We could also go to Uskar and see if there's anything we want to pick up over here. Might not be a terrible idea. Yeah, we're making money. Not the greatest amount of money, but we're making money. We're making money. Go to the Cavern District over here. Go to... We can... no point improving relations over here just quite yet. No point just quite yet. Pick up all these horses. I picked them up in the last place as well, if I recall correctly, so we should be good there. We should be good there. Anything to pick up over here? Lots of grain. Again, we can... I mean, I'm putting a lot of weight, literally, into, like, this one basket. Oh man, jewelry. Sell it kuyaz for a pretty penny. Who knows, though, by the time I get there, who knows? Let's leave the rest be for now. Let's dump some of our stuff, though, because God knows we have to get rid of it. Come on now. Go with value? Sure. Drop you off. Drop a couple of these, like, single item pieces off. Get rid of at least some of the junk here. Keeping an eye on their wealth as well, obviously. Leather cap. What am I going to use that? Highland gloves. Rusty southern mail coif. Coif. There's a cap. Keep that. Man, I still can't believe Dula's dead. I was so excited for when that change was going to come, and I missed that it came when it did. And now that it's here, it's just like, damn. Didn't expect this to hit home like that. That's what happens when you let yourself get attached and when you role play. That's what should happen, I think, at least. I have no shame in admitting that level of attachment to characters that we've bonded with. To me, that's what makes this stuff fun. It adds stakes beyond a simple video game, right? I do the same thing in my Total War playthroughs as well, where it's just like, losing units sucks. Losing generals and characters and stuff sucks. I'll be doing the same thing with my Crusader Kings stuff as well. I mean, that's a role-playing game through and through. Role-playing strategy, right? With my live streams of that, I'm taking that same approach where it's going to hurt when we lose somebody of particular attachment. They drop you off. Come on now. We're almost done with this town. Taking all their money. All of their money. Drop you. At least we're getting rid of some of this junk. And again, if I ever need to make money, if I ever need to make a quick buck, I can just, I believe, two-handed swords sell for a lot of money. Though again, that wouldn't count as a trade or anything. But if money ever becomes, a frightening prospect or frightening situation, there's a solution for that. You know what I didn't check? Yeah, their food is obviously fine. Yeah, they had so much grain, their food is obviously fine. Alright. Here is where I suspect there to be some trouble, because these guys were, being raided and whatnot. So that's where I suspect to find a good opportunity to sell some stuff. We can even check in some of these towns, but I don't know how, how much we're likely to make out of a town. Sorry. Yeah, let's not bother with that. Let's go for the big cities. Hit up Ayakis first. I always thought it'd be only fitting for Iyalis to hold Ayakis. I will make that wrong right if I am given the opportunity to. You bet I will. Hamza. I don't think we can speak to Hamza. His name is not on my list. He is of Banu Karaz. Turuk is who we seek. Head on over here. Just make sure that no one important is in the keep. Take a look at the Tavern District. Mercenary crossbows, don't mind if I do. We can always drop them off somewhere. I should probably be getting some troops as well to train up, though it's going to be empty over here. This is a trade run. We'll do a recruitment run afterwards as well. These guys have a bunch of food too. How do you have so much food? What's going on? Why do you have so much food? I'm like putting a lot. Oh, we're at cap now. I'm putting a lot of money in this. I'm not gonna buy more mules or anything. Deeper into war-torn territories. Hopefully, we'll actually find people who need our help. It kind of defeats the purpose of this, you know, rescue run, if you will. Granted, with Unkid having less land, it's easier for him to it's easier for him to keep it all well fed, right? He has less to take care of. Go ahead and trade. These guys are hurting for food, it looks like, so we should be able to do something here. Right? Yeah, they got lots of grain, they got some fish. So let's go ahead and leave something behind. Now, okay, so here's where, again, it gets confusing. Does red mean it's bad for me here or good for me here? Like, they've changed this like 3 times over. Let's go ahead and drop off some silver ore. Could go back to Sanala and sell it for a bit of money, actually. This I could sell. Yeah, I should have checked this stuff as we were going through. But no, I was single-minded on food here. These guys, yeah, these guys definitely need our help. So let's go ahead and reset that. Grain they have, dates they have, fish they have, like everything I'm going to be selling at a lower price. But again, it's not about money. It's not about money. I need to keep reminding myself that. Not about money. Go ahead and pull that right down. Sure. Anything else here needs to be sold. You can have crude iron as well. Sure, why not? Just so we can get rid of some of this weight we're carrying. I think that's fine. Dates, they're selling for 12. I'm selling for 10. How's that make any sense? Like, why would I take that on? Let's just take a look at this real quick as well. See what's going on over here. There's some more people willing to join us. I mean, this is the good thing about this peace right now, is it's allowing us to turn all these prisoners into warriors. It'll allow us to pick up a lot more soldiers as well, which we'll probably do back at back in our own lands. Well, I should hope that our I was hoping there was an opportunity there. Like these guys got raided to. Oh my god, it's gotta hurt. Let's check up Esbeth Nahul, see if our friend is in fact there. Portu Radagos, no. Not important here. Milosh, nope, not important. I have my doubts about this being a worthwhile endeavor. Yeah, no surprise here. Nobody here. Try and drop some stuff off, I suppose. They've got plenty of food. They'll be fine. They'll be more than okay. Aserai, we could check up on you. I mean, if all these places are getting raided, then surely they're struggling. Yep. As predicted. We are making good money as well, which is good. Like, our day-to-day income, if you will. Some recruits available over here. I'd like to do it from back home. Just for symbolism. Just for the symbolism of it. Go ahead and pick up these Aserai horses. Let's go ahead and drop off some food. They got plenty of grain, plenty of fish. Dates. I should have noted down what I bought all these things at. How can you tell me you're starving and then also not pay well for any of these items? Yeesh. Anyway, go ahead and drop some grain off. We can sell them for much better at Kuyaz and Hubyar. Let's aim for Hubyar here. The dates, let's go ahead and drop them off over here. Give him some dates, give him some fish. Sure. And some grain. Because it isn't about the money, primarily. Done there. Leave. Where is Hubyar? There it is. Just make a beeline here. Better prices at Hubyar. I mean, I could also go as far as, well, Razi. I guess we could check at Razi first. Check at Razi. Let's go ahead and hit Hubyar up just to see the prices so we have the comparison available. And as all these caravans are coming through as well, like that's also obviously, you know, causing us some loss of potential income. That's good for 24. I guess we could drop some fish off over here. So red on this side has got to mean bad now. Gotta be it. Green's got to be good. Red's got to be bad. Just based on what I'm seeing here. And then yellow's like right down the middle. Whoa. What is this? Weird. There isn't normally a loading screen, is there? Up to Razi, and hopefully over there we'll find the opportunity to make some money and feed some poor unfortunate souls. I am also tempted to pick up some more Khuzait soldiers. It'd be nice to have dedicated horse archers and stuff added to our troop, if you will. And check the trade options over here. Don't mind if I do. What did we say? We said green is probably good, right? Yes, okay, so green up here is good for us. Good. Go ahead and take you down to 15, sure. Get rid of the flax as well. Near its average price. Wait. The red is also good for us? This is confusing. Near its average price. But now it's green. Well, that's so... What? How am I supposed to use this? It used to be so clear. You know, it used to be crystal clear. What is good and what is bad. Now it's all this kind of weird mess going on. Anyway, let's drop some food off over here. Sure, done. I mean, we are also able to drop some more of this junk off, right? Worth looking into. Get rid of this pointless loot and trash that we've been dragging with us for so long. It's been slowing us down. It's been taking up our inventory space, which we've finally kind of hit the cap on. Funny to see that finally happen. Keeping an eye on their financial situation here as well. They don't need money, they need food. And clothes. There we go. Oh man, we're almost done emptying our junk armor at the very least. Wild. There it is. Now weapons again. For the most part, I'm trying to keep these weapons for smelting and whatnot. But like, I'll never be able to smelt 68 cracked jagged spears. Right, so let's go ahead and give some away. Give them all away. Blacksmith's hammer. I mean, these things give wood as well as other stuff, so that's useful. I guess 24 is not as unreasonable a number, but let's go ahead and pull it down to 10, let's say. Pickaxe, same thing. Keeping an eye on their money as well. Eastern spears, get rid of all those. Simple spear, get rid of all those. Get rid of some of you. Oop. Looking over the edge there. There we go. We'll get rid of some of these bent blacksmith's hammers. Again, we could just smelt them, but we'll never have the time to smelt everything that you see over here. Okay, that should be a quick buck. Good stuff. So yeah, I guess we can continue on into Khuzait territory. To be fair, Hassan Falk is also Aserai people, so they deserve to be fed as well. So let's go ahead and see if we can't do that. Dumat of was lost. Who is that? Hold on. See, this is now every time I see purple down there, I'm gonna wonder what's going on and who's died and what's going on, like how that's gonna affect things. Jeez, it's a game changer. I mean, quite literally. Wait, the forest people have left us? Oh, they were just mercenaries. They were just mercenaries. So I guess that's okay. No. Let's go straight to Hassan Falk, which is not under siege. Okay. Erebos of what? Hold on a second. What's going on over here? I mean, the names aren't even showing up in the encyclopedia. Are they just notables and villages who are dying? That's possible. Food here? Oh, they've got a lot of food. They're losing it, but they've got a lot of it. Pick up some mercenary swordsmen, sure. We can take a look at trade options, I suppose. Pick up some Aserai horses. I've got so many war horses. More than I know what to do with. And yeah, I really wish these colors meant something to me. But they do not. Okay, very well. Come this far. It's funny, actually, how long it's been since we've traded and how foreign a concept it now feels like. It really is telling in terms of our story, I suppose. What we might want to pick up over here is a foreign concept. Sanala. It might be made back there with some hides. Sanala is pretty far away, actually. It's halfway across the known world, halfway across the continent. Anything else with good prices nearby? Ooh, fur will sell nicely at Hubyar. Hubyar is closer. Kasira is also relatively close. All right, let's go ahead and hit up Kasira. See what else we can get a good price for at Kasira. That's not so good. Yeah, sure, pick up the hides as well. All the tools. Again, we're not going to make that maximum income, but whatever we can make, we will make. Over to Kasira you go. You as well, over to Kasira. If I can double my expenses, then so be it. Sure, alright, cool. Do that. Kasira is not too far away. Not too far away at all. And actually, since we're at Hassan Folk, let's go ahead and see if we cannot pick up some. Right, these are still going to be Aserai recruits, which I don't mind. I sort of have a broader plan in terms of, like, I want to try and organize things a bit better now that we're at peace. Before the next war kicks off, I want to try and organize my troops a little bit better. I do want to have more horse archers for sure. I want to have a nice, thunderous stampede of horse archers. When battle starts, I just want to hear the thundering of hooves and the whizzing of arrows. I want it to sound like a thunderstorm, blotting out the sky while the earth shakes. That's what I want. And we've worked towards that in the past, but obviously we've lost a lot of our numbers. So let's go ahead and do that. And that way, when the inevitable time comes that we have to fight against the Khuzait ourselves, we'll at least be, you know, counter-equipped, I guess is one way to put it. Also, I need to... Khuzait and Aserai have made peace as well. That just means it's more likely for us to actually find some of these guys as individuals and not in armies. Speak of the devil. You know, okay, we're going to hit up Kasira, and then we're going to follow that army. And when it splits apart, we're going to pounce. Like the lion we are, I suppose. Go ahead and pick up the armed trader, sure. Let's trade. And I hope... Oh, man, their food is really rough over here as well, so let's go ahead and see if we can't take advantage of that, too. Grain. How is it... It's because they've got a lot. They've got a lot. Fair enough. All right, oil over here. Could be... Okay. Can't remember how much I bought it for. I was like, well, we'll be fine. There we go. This is good, right? Okay, that's good. Hides, go ahead and sell you. Sure. Just dump it all. Just dump it all. Your average price that I've been lied to. A little bit more expensive than your usual. Sure. Wouldn't do that. Yeah. All right. Well, where else can I sell? At Hubyar. Okay, fair enough. Head down to Hubyar for potentially both of these things. Sure thing. Sure thing. Nothing else is worth selling over here. Okay. If we're headed to Hubyar, is there anything that we might want to take with us from over here? We could pick up some more fur. Sure. It's kind of pricey. I feel like I'm going to make a loss on this, honestly. I feel like I'm going to make a loss on that. This I could. Nah, not really good profits to be made. Silver ore over at Sanala. Not interested in that right now. All right, let's go to Hubyar, and then we'll make our way. Well, oh hey, I did gain a skill point in trade. That's nice. Because again, if I can actually up my trade skill, then I might be able to gain some fiefs using our trade skill, obviously. Let's see if we can't find this army. Has it already moved on? There it is. Ayalis, what is your army up to? They're just going to be patrolling. I'm not going to get anything done by just following these guys back and forth. So, we'll let that be. We'll let that be. Over to Hubyar. Let's go ahead and try and make this money. And then we'll go recruit some more troops. There's Suruk over there at Jemaye Castle. So we can try and go that way. After we do this trading over here. Again, these guys also supposedly are starving. Go ahead and give them some food. Deliver them from their suffering. Now, okay, flax is going to make us some money. 26% more expensive than usual. Sure. Bring it down to 10. That's fine. I know I'm not making the optimal trade there, but I do think it's fine. 0% more expensive than average. Well, that's helpful. That's helpful. Near its average price. Something's up here, and I don't know what. The importance of a user interface is on full display right now. Of a functioning user interface. It used to be great. I don't know what happened. And I don't know why. I don't know what. I don't know why. But I know we're making at least some money over here. Not helping our trade skill at all. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can't find. Who was it? Suruk up at Dimaye Castle, and then we'll make our way over into Khazate territory. Where'd you go, buddy? He could have ended up anywhere. Literally anywhere. Ah, no such luck. No such luck. It was wishful thinking at best. Fine. Let's make our way over. Isfahan doesn't matter to us. I think they might be just regrouping their army over there. Ottawa won a tournament at Charas. Good stuff. Ottawa gained a skill point in athletics as well. Good stuff. Good stuff. Having a baby, winning tournaments. Good stuff. Alright, what are we looking for? Right. I don't know why I'm taking my time over here. Let's go up to Razi. Rush our way over. And, I mean, Khazate land is far away. It's quite the journey to get there. It's quite the journey to get there. And while we're moving... Oh, we'll do that later. Cavern District. Pick up the Watchman. See if we can't get anything off of our axe over here. For a good quick buck. Don't want to get rid of the hardwood. We'll, you can always use hardwood and charcoal. Yeah, okay, none of this is worth selling, I suppose. I'm gonna have to... Yeah, I'm gonna have to refamiliarize myself with the trade maps. But just so that we don't not accomplish anything here. Let's go ahead and... Oh, hold on, I should have checked. These guys are starving. Let's give them some food. Give them some food over here at the very least. Grain. Fish. Again, money's not the concern here. I have to keep reminding myself that, so I don't look at the comparative pricing. It's just about delivering food, showing them the meaning of Partia al-It and the Eshkas, the whole. Get moving. I'll just uncheck these, because they're no longer going to be relevant, obviously. It's been so long. We checked those spots. I mean, we gained at least one new ally, right? Silver lining. Silver lining. Some folk we could hit up again. Not Dynastica. That's not Aserai lands. One day it will be. And by Aserai, I mean Ashkasi, obviously. Kareth walking by. It's like that meme from Umbrella Academy Season 2. Driving side by side past each other. Trade. Their food is fine. Anything I can sell over here, though? Nothing that I'm willing to sell. Sure. Do that. Let's go ahead and check their Cavern District as well. A hired blade, sure, I'll take them. Don't worry about it. And let's make our way over, yeah, finally, into Khazate land proper. I believe it starts down over here, actually, so we can even hit up Erzanur and Hoka. And then we can go ahead and prepare ourselves for some training runs for next session, basically. Get these guys, pick up some Aserai troops as well, and hopefully train them all up. Good stuff. Good stuff. We have a lot of room for recruits, by the way. We can have an army of... We can have a party, sorry, of 300 strong. Like, our party is almost as strong as our armies were at the beginning of... I know those were Aserai troops, it's okay. At the beginning of our independence struggle. It's kind of wild. It is kind of wild. Back up over here, over to Odok. Odok. Not 100% sure. My, Actually, I don't know what language group this would be referencing. Would it be Turkic, I suppose? I'm not familiar with that language group, so I can't identify it that easily. But I suppose that's a fair comparison to make. What do we got over here? Anything to make money? Not particularly. All good. It's not our primary reason for being here in the first place. So I would like to... Now, let's not waste money and time on trade when we're not... when I'm feeling so uncertain about a lot of the prices and stuff. There's some stuff I know, obviously, like I can pick up hardwood up north, iron ore and all that stuff up north and sell it down at, you know, Kuyaz and things like that. That's still obviously still a reality that I can take advantage of, but apart from that, apart from doing that, Khazate have declared war on the Western Empire with majority support. I mean, maybe I should join in on that war, right? After all, if there's a conspiracy coming against me. This will take us down to the heavy horse archers. Yeah, good stuff. If there's a conspiracy, you know, making its way towards me, maybe I should make a move right now as well. But we have only just come to know peace. We've only just come to know peace. Am I ready to dive into a... Cecil of Ramon... Someone died of old age? What is going on, man? Not him, of Rahman, it said. Are these people not to be remembered? Will the dead be forgotten that easily? These hired blades as well. Getting a lot of these like lower, mid-ish to lower tier as well to drop off at Einbully Castle, because that has some value as well. Go ahead and pick you guys up. Where are we? We can just go straight up to Ortengard. Ortengard? Hit up Runsum, it's en route. Ransom? Ransam? Not exactly sure. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if it makes sense to join in on this war, because the fall of the Empire, the fall of the Imperial forces is absolutely necessary for our own victory, right? We've formed a nation to stand against them. Part of our driving force over here. Make our way over to Makeb. The other thing I could do is obviously look into recruiting lords from other nations as well. There are some Volandians who I think we get along with. There are some Battanians as well who I think we get along with. There are options. There are options. So that's definitely something to think about as well. But for now, I mean, at least we're growing our contingent quite strong. I think that might be the way we go, is that next session we maybe seek out some more companions, because, you know, we can have them now, unfortunately, and also fortunately, I suppose. But we go ahead, we pick up some more companions, maybe. We pick up some more troops, trade from north to south, our familiar old trading grounds. And then do we train, or do we dive into a war against the Western Empire? That's the question. That's the question. Well, folks, the answer for that question, I suppose, is going to have to wait. A very differently paced session today, but this is what we're going to call it. I hope you enjoyed this one. It was a very different session, actually. No fighting, a lot of trading, a lot of second-guessing our trading, bringing food across the desert lands to the Aserai people, no matter which flag they fly, at present, at least, and peace in our land, finally. Our parties are all getting to work. We're making some good money. We've already recovered. It's too bad that we have lost a mercenary group, but if you take a look at the size of our armies and stuff, we are fairly strong. Fairly strong. An understatement, if you consider how far we've come. Folks, I hope you enjoyed this session. Gained a new ally, made some progress in a variety of ways. I think that will make a big difference. As we gaze off into the horizon, I'll say as always, if you've been enjoying this series and you'd like to see it continue, please don't hesitate to keep letting me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. As always, it makes a massive difference in how I approach content on the channel, what I do more or less of, and how I go about doing it. As always, a massive thanks goes out to all of my channel members and patrons for supporting the channel on a monthly basis. That'll keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big ol' thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. In the foreign lands I suppose we once called friendly, sitting in the city of Makeb, I bid you farewell.